That is on New Vegas, isn't it?
It's the best Fallout.
Fuck you.
Welcome!
Oh my god. It's the start of a new thing. Welcome to the Hat Pack podcast.
Yes.
We're the Hat Pack.
We are the pack of the hat.
We're the new... I'm Frank Sinatra, Clay's Dean Martin, and Ed Sammy Davis Jr.
No.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
more Dean
You're
Martin.
you're Sammy
Yeah.
Davis Jr.
You were
whether like it or
murdered.
not.
Was he?
Yes.
He was murdered?
There's a whole Netflix thing about it.
God, they have
If I'm
everything,
not
don't
right.
they?
Jesus.
But we'll review that on another time.
Another time. Welcome to our new podcast. Not much different than the other one, except that we're a little drunker.
Yeah, we're unleashing the beast.
Definitely. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it real good.
Titles unknown is Ugats.
It's dead.
It's gone.
Dead. Forever. No more. It's done. Gentlemen, this is the new podcast. Welcome to the Hat Pack.
Yes.
Ed Boy, how are you doing?
I'm big doing. We're doing SpongeBob, the movie, the first one.
As some of you may have seen on our Instagram live, we picked out our theme for this cycle is going to be TV movies, which could mean anything. The movie could be about TV, it could be a documentary, or it could be, in my case, a movie that was a TV show first.
Well, let's take a second and explain what we're doing.
What are we doing, Clay?
You're just talking about drawing movies. This is a whole new podcast, whole new system we're doing.
Tell them about the new system.
So, our new system is we have taken the time to write on a bunch of little pieces of paper ideas of like movies,
Themes,
themes,
genres, actors, anything but the name of the movie. But we just pick out of our experiences through kind of like a...
just watching media in general, things in general, media.
This one we picked out the movie, TV titles, TV
movies.
TV
The
movies.
theme is TV.
But what happens is we pick out of a hat, and whatever piece of paper we draw, that's going to be a cycle. We're going to each pick a movie for that theme. So, for example, TV movies was picked this time. So Christian gave us the first pick, SpongeBob the movie, which is an amazing movie.
And at the end of this podcast, Ed will give you his pick for the next movie, which I cannot wait to hear. We'll save it for the end, though. Big guy.
I'm gonna say it, like blurt it out.
Also, another thing in this podcast, we're fucking drunk,
Pretty.
Yes.
like the Rat Pack,
Pretty smashed.
which is what what our
After show, they just get drunk after show and party, whatever. 1950s, 30s, 30s.
whatever era that was. We're doing it. We're stealing it. It's
We're
our
stealing
podcast
it.
now,
Yes.
gentlemen. We just watched the SpongeBob movie.
It's an amazing movie. Still,
Honestly,
to this day, it
one of
holds
the
up.
few movies that can get a genuine laugh out of me every time I watch it.
It's ridiculous.
The first half of this movie is so goddamn funny, and just they're throwing laughs at you left and right. Honestly,
The animation and the voices in this movie are fucking... The attention to little detail in this movie.
yes,
For a kid's movie is amazing.
the animation in this movie is fucking amazing. Some of the visual gags are like the funniest thing in the movie.
There's so many faces on there, like they did put more facial features on the characters they normally don't do in the show. Like everyone's exaggerated, and you see lots of memes.
Oh
like-
yeah,
like
a lot
bunch
of
of-
memes from
like,
this movie.
Just from this fucking movie.
Yeah, I do like the close up, like detailed face, Ren and Stimpy kind of thing. Real like
Yeah.
intense humor. I don't know. This is a really funny movie. Like you
And-
said, especially being based on a children's show. Like this movie's fucking hilarious.
Also, it helps being older and like understanding some of the jokes in this movie.
Definitely.
Because like, this was probably like the beginning. SpongeBob was probably like the first TV show to really start putting adult jokes in kids' TV.
Yeah.
That way, like, if an adult looked over and saw it, they could also laugh at it, also enjoy it. And it's
Yeah.
probably why, even to this day, we still enjoy this movie, because it's just fucking funny.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's not like
It ages very well.
when we say adult jokes, it's not just potty mouth humor. It's like the entire Squidward character being a pessimist and
Yeah.
has this
SpongeBob not being all there and shit.
There's that one episode where a fish goes to the job and goes home. It's like a one cut of him surrounded by like cut after cut. Him going to work, him going to job,
Oh, yes.
him going to sleep, him going to like
Same thing over and over again.
It's like a dead in office job in the middle of a SpongeBob episode.
all around me are familiar faces.
That's terrifying.
This is a great movie. I'm glad I picked it. I'm glad I got to watch it with you guys. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. All time.
Number one.
Maybe not number one, but definitely in my top 5, even my top 3.
I don't know if I'd put it
How
in my
dare
top
you.
3, but it is.
No, this is a great movie.
It's a movie I could back and watch over and over again.
It never gets old.
It's funny when you're sober. It's funny when you're drunk. It's funny when you're stoned. It's funny when you're tripping. Like,
It's just funny it's a genuinely funny movie. Genuinely. Like, I can't imagine someone watching this and not laughing once the entire movie. I feel like there's a little something for everyone in this movie.
it had a really good storyline to it. Also, like,
Yeah, saving the whole crown.
fucking Plankton actually stepped his game up in this movie and
Yeah.
almost had the whole fucking Bikini Bottom in his hand. Well, he did.
He did for a while, and then in comes SpongeBob. So let's walk through this movie. So we start out some pirates on a big ship in the ocean, and one of their guys coming back with a big treasure.
Real actors. Live action.
Live action. So they open this treasure chest, and it's tickets to the SpongeBob movie, and the pirates are so excited. They sing the SpongeBob theme as a sea shanty on their way there.
As you and Ed were saying during the movie, they really did miss out with.
They didn't put
having-
Patchy the pirate.
Yeah, they put an actual looking pirate. Like, what the fuck?
Like, even the parrot kind of looked like
That little puppet.
yeah,
Parrot, puppet parrot.
whoever his name
The
is.
fucking
Who
Patchy the pirate was the
Squawky,
best
whatever.
episode in the SpongeBob series.
I do like the little Patchy segments. I remember the one where they had the robots come in and do the music
Yes.
video. Yeah, that was a good
Fuck
one.
yes.
So they're excited. They go into the movie theater, rate it, take all the popcorn, and go sit down to enjoy this movie, as we did. And we open with SpongeBob having a dream about him being the manager of the Krusty Krab and coming in and pretty much saving the day. There's this big deal about this guy not getting cheese on his burger.
Had some real funky, groovy 70s, like, cop detective music.
Yeah, Starsky and Hutch shit.
Yeah, Shaft. Go get this Shaft.
It's really good.
Wait a minute, what?
Oh yeah.
Tell me
So,
a secret.
SpongeBob pretty much comes in like the fucking bomb squad. He's carrying a briefcase full of his little utensils and
Condiments.
and he's just playing like a total badass.
And then he takes the slice of cheese out, puts it on the burger.
Say cheese.
But as being a chef, part chef,
Uh-oh.
I have to say the cheese sitting in the briefcase is not good for the dairy. It can get warm. It starts sweating. It doesn't taste right. It can get rubbery.
These are craft singles. They can
so
survive
they're-
Armageddon.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
You think they use Kraft singles on Krabby Patty?
definitely?
You think that's where it was? Because there's some other cheese out there, thicker slices of cheese.
What?
That's
Oh
way
no,
better.
no, man!
Gouda?
People are throwing away like their
No.
old craft packets, and they're just sinking to the bottom of the ocean. That's what they're using, man.
Because in
Yeah.
Bikini Bottom, everyone's mutated.
Everyone's a product of a nuclear apocalypse. It's like
They need to do Fallout underwater. Damn it!
Ed was saying something about Godzilla is in the same universe.
Oh
as
yes,
SpongeBob.
give us your go ahead. Connect the dots, please.
I see the pieces.
The pieces fit.
The pieces.
I know they fit.
And before they nuked Japan, they tested a lot of, even after they nuked everywhere, America. and even islands in other countries close to Japan and even Indonesian islands, kind of like close to the Philippines. Those huge archipelagos everywhere, and they nuked an island called the Bikini Atoll around there, and there's real people close to it. They got the radiation after, and they still have mutated babies. And this one place by Hillenberg, I guess, since he's a biologist,
Yeah, he's a marine biologist.
I guess he heard about this and made a show about it.
It was a little comic book at first.
Yeah, about me, not me, just
Talking sea creatures.
talking sea creatures.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla had the same storyline where he was created out of all these nuclear tests.
What the fuck is that? Like,
Possibly also in the Bikini Isles.
Yep.
So
You heard it first. You heard it first.
you heard it here first. The next Godzilla is gonna feature
SpongeBob
and
Giant Patrick.
oh yeah, it's
no,
gonna be great.
no, not the next Pacific Rim.
Part two was fucking trash.
Okay.
There was a part 2 to that movie.
Exactly.
I didn't even see the first
That's just
one.
Are
trash.
you serious?
Yes. Had like the new teen actors, so they're kind of
Oh
like playing
my god!
Didn't the guy from
dude.
Star Wars, the Stormtrooper, wasn't he in it?
basically a Power Rangers.
Charlie Day was in it, right?
He-
He was in the first
Yeah,
one.
so he had to make more money
Did
because
y'all hear that? It sounded like a fucking transformer outside. It's like,
Speaking of giant monsters, right? Transformers,
Godzilla.
Pacific Rim.
Specific.
it all comes full circle.
Piece of shit.
Just like when SpongeBob woke up from his dream.
Oh yes,
realized.
SpongeBob. So this alarm that SpongeBob has, pretty much a fucking air horn or so. Just
It's a boat horn. That's like
Yeah.
a foghorn.
Big
right in his ear too.
Fuck.
Imagine that.
It's just
The levels. Rest in peace, all of our listeners' ears.
that's what SpongeBob heard.
Pretty much every day, and he wakes up in such a good mood. Maybe that's the secret. You just gotta have a loud noise in your ear to wake up in a good mood all day.
You know, I can tell you from years of being yelled at to be waking up, it's not. It's not fun. It's not what you want in the morning.
Well,
I'm a bit, also,
can you be
SpongeBob
my
might not
alarm?
all be there.
Can you be my alarm?
I will drive to your house every fucking morning and wake you. I will knock on your window and be like,
Wake,
what would
wake,
your go-to sound to wake him up be?
wake me up at 7:15.
just outside the window, like, what the fuck? You're on the second floor, right? I'm just hanging from upside down from your roof. That'd wake you up.
Oh my god.
Fall. Ah, fuck my leg.
My leg.
So here in SpongeBob Land, it's a special day in SpongeBob Land. It's the day where they're opening up the Krusty Krab 2 in an effort for Mr. Krabs to make more money.
Which, by the way, is right next door to the Krusty Krab.
Oh
one.
yeah, I mean it's got to be right. I mean, where else can it be?
It's true. There's not much else around Bikini Bottom.
SpongeBob is so excited because he's getting this manager job for sure. 237 months in a row, employee of the month.
Wall of SpongeBob and no
It's
Squidward.
in the bag. It's gotta be. He's looking his best. He brushed his eyeballs with his toothpaste. He's ready
He
to
ate
go.
the soap.
He ate the soap. He greeted Squidward in Squidward's own bathtub while Squidward was bathing.
Okay, there's a couple things I want to say. One, about the whole wall, like employee of the month wall. You ever realized SpongeBob house is a pineapple and so small,
Yeah.
but so much happens in that house.
Oh yeah, he's got
Those
like a,
walls fucking grow like 10 times the size of that house.
he somehow has an entire library in the house with an organ. He's
Isn't
got a little nice pantry on the roof.
He has a telescope.
Yeah.
And, okay, then the second
He
thing.
has a rooftop he sings out. And
I'm ugly and I'm proud.
The second thing I have to say is, after all these years of Squidward hating SpongeBob and SpongeBob always popping in on Squidward, don't you think Squidward would lock his fucking door or something? No, I think Squidward enjoys SpongeBob. I think he gets like a sexual pleasure from SpongeBob popping up.
He's
on
always
him
coming at him sleeping.
Yeah.
He's always
Oh
sleeping.
yeah. SpongeBob's trying to Theo Von Squidward.
Oh yeah.
Your dad rips and
SpongeBob SquarePants.
No,
we just ate.
we just ate.
We just paused the podcast to go eat because
Yeah.
we ordered pizza, right? But it
We
never
ordered
came.
pizza. Never came.
Never came.
It wasn't even closing time, and they still just closed.
They just denied us our pizza.
Fuck Pizza Hut.
They didn't even tell us.
Fuck Pizza Hut.
He had to go check his bank account.
See that they gave him a refund.
What if the pizza showed up right now?
I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd eat it.
We ate Jack in the Box.
Yeah, we just had Jack in the Box. We're nice and full.
Mm.
So yeah, SpongeBob, Krusty Krab 2. Today's the big day. SpongeBob's gonna be the manager, right? Right,
SpongeBob
guys?
is going to be the manager.
Right? Wrong. SpongeBob's not the manager. As it turns
foreshadowing.
out, Squidward is the new Krusty Krab 2 manager because SpongeBob's just a kid. He's just a weak little kid.
SpongeBob's just a kid, which, you know, I gotta say, there's some kind of laws underwater about child, like, labor laws.
SpongeBob was 22 at the time at the movie.
Was he
They
really?
they show his license like early on, and you can do the math. He's like right now he's like 40, 30.
Hold on. What you just said was all wrong.
Fuck
because
you.
SpongeBob doesn't have a license.
He has something.
His ID
That's-
card, maybe?
Something that they show that it shows as a date of birth or something, and he was old man. I mean, he was 20 something.
My girlfriend texted me during the movie because she coincidentally watched it at the same time we did. She said that SpongeBob, if SpongeBob actually got 374 Employee of the Month awards, then he would have had to have been working at the Krusty Krab for 32 years.
He's an old man.
So,
He grows
So
a beard. He
basically-
grows a beard later on. A little a 5 o'clock shadow.
5 o'clock shadow, like overnight.
Okay, so basically this dude has no age. He is just also a sponge.
He's just a sea sponge. Who
Sea
cares
sponge.
about age?
Their life expenses. Sea
Their
sponge.
life is expensive.
Life is
So anyway,
expectancy.
So
Yeah.
SpongeBob's naturally disappointed. He heads to a Chuck E. Cheese type place, the Goofy Goober Funhouse Emporium or whatever the fuck.
Goofy Goober.
It's called. And I think it's funny how this Chuck E. Cheese like place has a
Peanut.
dark back room for
Called the Nut Bar.
the nut bar.
Oh yeah, all kinds of nutty adventures going on there.
I'll give you some nut.
Oh, that good cream.
Speaking of cream, Patrick
cream.
comes in and orders SpongeBob a big ol' sundae, and they proceed to have probably 12 of them, and they're just down in these sundaes. Waiter! Waiter!
Waiter.
Waiter!
Waiter.
Waiter! Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Fuck me.
So they pretty
They
much get wasted off these Sundays.
They go on stage.
It's the equivalent of okay, what I saw in this part of the movie was SpongeBob didn't get what he wanted and he was sad, so he went to the bar to go drink his sorrows away.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
his friend showed up and was like, "Oh, let's drink together." But instead of alcohol, it was Sundays.
Sundays.
So they get chocolate wasted
Yeah.
and start making a fool of themselves on stage.
Oh yeah, they get on stage with the Goofy Goober peanut, and have a nice little sing song. Pass out the next day. Wake up just completely chocolate hungover.
Hammered.
Out of there, out of his mind. Has to go into work. That's something you've done a multitude
Plenty
of
of
times, Clay.
times.
Multitude of times.
Plenty of time.
We've all been there. Ed, you've been there.
I've been there.
Oof.
I've been there.
Not fun.
So he goes to work still hammered kind of, just fucked up.
And meanwhile, Plankton has stolen King Neptune's crown and has framed Mr. Krabs.
Again, I guess no one has locks around anywhere, but
Yeah, Plankton just Plankton just nonchalantly flies in there on some fucking Leonardo da Vinci type flying machine.
Helicopter thingy.
Yeah. Just steals that thing. It's crazy.
It's crazy what kind of fuckery is going on under the sea right now.
Hey, but you know what? Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Ooh, does.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Thank you, Clay.
That's not
You're welcome. So so pretty much Plankton steals Neptune's crown, and the blame is put on Mr. Krabs. And King Neptune shows up to the Krusty Krab 1 and starts asking for his crown, starts threatening, intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
And while all this is going on, SpongeBob walks in, hammered.
Hammered out of his mind, hungover, just angry.
Yes. So Mr. Krabs like, oh, SpongeBob.
Tell Mr. Neptune what a nice man I am. And SpongeBob is like, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs is a great guy. But then I realized he was a jerk. And then he fucking
Just
proceeds
raspberries.
to the longest raspberry I've heard in my life.
Just fucked his shit all up.
He made his point. Definitely made it. And then Mr. Krabs gets frozen
By Neptune.
by King Neptune. And of course it's up to SpongeBob and Patrick to save the day and get King Neptune's crown back.
Which, by the way, when they were given the task to do such a thing, Patrick starts negotiating their days lower. So it started off at 10 days.
Yeah, King Neptune says you have 10 days to get my crown back. In walks Patrick. You can do it in 7. 6. 5. And then Mr. Krabs starts fucking
Straight
choking the
Homer
shit.
Simpson choking.
Oh, yeah, it's brutal. He's got those big claws, too. So
Money.
Big, meaty claws.
oh, man.
The whole time when King Neptune was talking about he was going to cook that crab, I was thinking, ooh, crab boil with some butter. Ooh, fuck.
We just
I'm
ate,
wet.
and that still sounds good.
So, was that the sound of money in my ear? Cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
So, SpongeBob sets off on this adventure, and he gets the good old Krabby Patty wagon
Paddy wagon, you don't need a license to drive a burger.
to drive
A sandwich.
a
To drive a
sandwich.
sandwich.
So they take off down the road and get to a gas station. There's a bunch of backwater hillbilly fucks.
What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup? Knee slapper right there, boy.
That's some good knee slappers.
Those guys like to slap their knees, I tell you what. You guys ever slap your knees? Something so funny?
Yeah. Tell a joke, Clay.
Tell us a joke.
Tell us a joke.
Alright.
My life.
Oh.
Haha, cheesy. Everyone says that. I'm trying to be cool. Help
What
me.
can you wear?
This is a cry for help.
What can you wear that never goes out of style?
Jeans.
Fishnets.
A smile.
Jeans. Smile?
A smile.
Skin.
And that rhymes too.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a poet and you didn't even know it.
Holy fuck.
Dude, you make
Whoa.
a rhyme every time.
Whoa, y'all need to touch tips.
Touch my tip, Ed. Phone home.
Oh, there's full on tip touching going on
Quinstock.
right in front of me. Oh, I'm gonna have to put a X rating on this. Okay, so SpongeBob and Hillbilly fucks at a gas station. They tell SpongeBob Patrick when they pull up in this paddy wagon.
They're trying to go to Shell City, and the guys are like,
Shell City.
Shell City. And they're like, obviously scared because everyone knows that Shell City's obviously Shell City's guarded by a giant cyclops that takes the fish, right? Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. It's a known thing. It's just born in their DNA.
So, SpongeBob being the naive, stupid, fucking retarded piece of shit he is,
Oh, there.
goes over the line anyway. I love SpongeBob. I'm kidding. He goes over the line,
Issues.
and they immediately get their car stolen. Immediately, within 12 seconds.
He just tells them get out the car, and they get out the car, grab all their shit. No fight, nothing.
Nothing. And so they travel on foot until they get to the Thug Tug.
The Fug Tug.
Where they're playing Motorhead in there and starting fights.
Yeah.
It looks like a cool bar, dude.
Nice slamming joint.
That looks like the kind of place where you'd have to, like, say how tough you were to get in.
Oh ho ho.
No different from the Salty Spittoon. How tough are you? Welcome to the Salty Spittoon, Ed. How tough are you?
I got a salty spittoon for
I
you.
eat nails for breakfast with no milk.
Oh. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon, Clay. How tough are you?
I jumped out of a moving car once.
Nice. You wanna get into that?
Yeah.
Anyway, so SpongeBob goes, and he and Patrick have to create a distraction in order to get their key back from the guy who stole it. So naturally, Patrick wants to do the distraction, so he goes in there, causes a big scene, and gets everyone gathered around.
Hey
him.
everybody, can I get your attention?
I have
They all circle around him. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's like, I swear, if I didn't know any better, and I saw this for the first time, I would have thought this is a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Oh, you could definitely got some Tarantino influence. A little bit of who directed Goodfellas. A little bit of his influence too.
A little bit of the Goombas influences.
Oh yeah, you know the Goombas from Super Mario World.
The fucking Goombas. They made a
The
fucking
fucking
movie.
Goombas! I will guts! Sorry.
So
That was my
yeah.
father, Joey Diaz, that channeled in me.
Then they meet David Hasselhoff, Goofy Goober, Ocean Man. And
Whoa!
No, you.
There's a whole part. I know the CD might have. Did your DVD skip on you, sir?
No, man.
They
That's
go
what
into
happened,
a
right?
fucking
No, in between that, it doesn't matter.
taxidermy
Until
shop.
they meet.
You can't.
No, you skipped over the taxidermy part when they
die.
When they die, they're goofy goobers into the
fucking
end.
goofy goobers and the heart. Fucking
Scissors-
teardrop.
The scissors into the wire and they come back to life, and then they go meet David Hasselhoff
That fucked my shit up, honestly.
and Big Boot, the villain of the whole movie that took the car, comes back and on top of David Hasselhoff, they fight. They do a little fight, and the Dennis
Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the fucking menace with the boot with that says
The big boot.
the
His
big
Big
license
house.
plate says "I kill you."
I kill you.
Shouts out to Jeepers Creepers. Killing You is the back of his wagon he killed people in.
Motorcycle.
That
And
was a thing the whole town knew of.
they
You
win
saw
on
that?
top of David
Okay, fuck
Hasselhoff.
me.
They rode the Hoff.
He's a hairy fuck.
Oh, that's a big hairy.
Big hairy.
You could see the hair like on the small of his back too that we all get.
I was just mad that David Hasselhoff didn't use Knight Rider.
He came in with Knight Rider
He should have.
and then got off and he's already in his shorts.
Where was Kit?
Where's Kit?
Where's
Where's Kit?
fuck does Kit fit into this SpongeBob? He was Baywatch.
Baywatch, dude.
Kit could have turned into a boat.
Right. Oh yeah.
True, maybe,
Look,
probably.
yeah.
That was a better, but
see?
they couldn't.
Is Kit known to?
They
do
couldn't use him, so they
It
used
would have been
Hasselhoff.
cool as fuck.
They can't use Kit as like the thing, so like fuck it, we're gonna use Hasselhoff himself as the boat instead of the, and they just rode him on top of the whole thing as the gag because they couldn't get
That's a genius idea, honestly.
licensing.
That's great.
And they rode him all the way into Bikini Bottom when they float down, and they meet on the Krusty Krab 1 when the King Neptune is about to do something to. No.
In the whole gap that I fucking passed over, Plankton takes over the entire Bikini Bottom with these chum bucket hats,
Yeah,
which have a mind control thing attached to them.
He got the recipe. Yeah, he got the recipe for a bit, and then he made like a toy thing where you wear a bucket. Everyone got mind controlled. And he took over the whole Bikini Bottom place, and now SpongeBob is back to save everyone
to
because
fucking kick ass,
kick ass and
take names,
take names.
chew bubblegum.
What song was that? That's an original song by who?
Kicking ass and chewing bubblegum?
No. I wanna rock.
Rock!
Who is that?
I
Twisted
want
Sister.
to rock.
It's Twisted Sister. They sing, We're not gonna take it.
I have a little fun movie fact for y'all.
What's up?
Can y'all tell me what movie the main character used to carry around a picture of David Hasselhoff and said that was his father?
No.
Because he didn't know his real father?
No.
Well, I'm really stoned. I can't remember either, but I know that was a movie.
I don't remember that at all.
That is a thing, though. I swear that's a thing.
Is it new? Is it like in like?
I don't know, but I've seen it somewhere. Yeah, boy. Welcome to the Hat Pack, bringing you facts.
Yeah, when you want to know about movies,
Fat facts.
you come to the Hat Pack. When you want to know if a movie's good or not, you come to us.
Yeah.
Skip all that other shit. Fuck Roger Ebert, okay? It's the Hat Pack all the way.
You know, they say all podcasts are created equal. But if you look at us and you look at them, you'll see the statement is not true. Yes, they might have better equipment than us. Yes, they might be more organized than us.
Yes, they might be in the fucking garage. We should be in the fucking studio.
Sure,
But we got fucking Goombas!
We're goombas.
Sure, we're not professional or good host or good podcasters.
But you know what?
We got heart.
We got heart.
Ugats.
And Ugats. No,
got
no. We don't have Ugats. That's not a thing. For what you're referring to.
I got ugats.
You got Ugats? You're gone. And you're done. Capiche?
You'll never work in
That's
this town
it.
again.
No more.
But you know what? That's showbiz, baby.
That is showbiz. Because you know what? When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. You know what else is amore?
What's more?
When Spongebob saves the day and he came back to Bikini Bottom.
Yes, sir.
Came down with that kick-ass rock solo.
Double guitar thing.
Just
Got the
fucking
wizard suit on.
shredding on that guitar. That was something else.
It was amazing. Not since Lil Wayne have I seen the guitarist with such technical prowess.
Since Lil Wayne. Young Tunchi.
And then we get probably one of the most iconic SpongeBob moments of all time. Ocean Man, take me by the hand, take me by the room.
Yeah.
Ending credits.
Yeah.
Ocean Man,
With arms wide open.
under the sun.
Ah.
This is the Hat Pack singing the Christmas classics.
Yeah. Brought to you by Jack in the
Marlboro
Box
Lights.
and Modelo. Jack in the Box, Marlboro Lights, and Modelo.
All right, guys,
Wow.
should we fucking just wrap this shit up? Should we? Yeah.
We're doing my...
Hey, wait.
Hat.
I got something very important to say.
Okay.
Wrap it before you tap it.
All right. So Ed, what movie are you gonna do next?
This is a chosen, it's not a hat.
But the theme is TV.
TV. Girl is poison.
Poison.
Poison. So, Ed, it is
My
your
choice
pick.
for the TV movie.
TV movie Teen Choice Awards
What's it
goes
gonna be?
to
What's it gonna
It's
be?
going to be South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut.
Oh,
bigger, longer, and thicker.
Uncut, circumcised, non-Jew.
Non-Jew.
Up there, there's so much room. Well, baby's burping flowers.
I've never seen any South Park.
Everyone
I've seen like
dreams
maybe
I can dream
the
too.
first 2 episodes
Up
ever that
there,
they've created, but that's about
up
it.
Where the skies are ocean blue.
There's some good
I can be free,
music in there, like-
live without a care. Live without a care.
I might have
If only I
mesothelioma.
could live up there.
You
Meso-
I
sure?
wanna live.
You're showing symptoms of mesothelioma?
meso- You or
Mesothelioma.
your loved ones have mesothelioma. Please call 1-800-mesothelioma.
Well, thank you
You
guys
get-
for tuning into the Hat Pack podcast. This is our first episode. A little rough around the edges, but next time it'll be better. won't not be a big gap in the episode, and we'll still be pretty drunk, and
better, rougher.
we'll talk about the movie
Better,
more.
rougher,
Yes, it is.
harder.
Just like the South Park movie, next episode will be bigger, longer, and
Thicker.
Here's
uncut.
some more topics.
All right, thanks guys.
Wrap it before you tap it.
Okay,
I'm telling
Google,
you, you don't want no fucking kids. It's gonna ruin your
play.
life.
Ain't that a kick in
You're
the
young.
head?
You're young. Don't fuck it up. Live your life. Don't have kids. Don't reproduce. Let the earth die out. I'm just playing.
No, really, just let the earth die out.
No.
We don't need. We just let it
What do
all
you mean we
grow
don't
back.
need?
Okay,
We don't
Google, level 6.
Okay, Google.
We don't need-
Level 6.